Blak G 92. Now, for this evening, I'm doing a album review. Since you don't see my face more so, and you'll see like the album cover of the project I'm doing a reaction to. I wonder who the fuck is texting me. Let's see. There's another Timu announcement, but anywho, I'm going to do a reaction to I think it's the first or second posthumous. Yeah, it's the second posthumous album from late great Tupac Shakur, titled "Are You Still Down? Remember Me." It was released November 25th, 1997. Damn, it's been a long ass time. Almost about 30 years and another 2 years since that posthumous album was released. And I was listening to a few songs off there, maybe the last 3 or 4 songs off there. It's motivated me to just give my thoughts on it. And I'll say it's definitely one of his best collection of unreleased songs from the amount of the amount of posthumous albums that were released via Death Row. A few of them were released via Death Row. The first half being like, of course, Are You Still Down? Then Until the End of Time, and you conclude Still I Rise and Better Days being released between the little partnership with Death Row and Amaru Entertainment. So, and of course, the later one of them, Loyal to the Game, was released through, I believe, Interscope and Shady Records, if I'm not mistaken. And then the last one was through Amaru Records, Interscope, not Amaru Records, but Amaru Entertainment and Interscope, being Pac's life. And out of all those posthumous albums, this one's definitely the best. And I'll get back. I'll just in another video, I will do a ranking of all of my like the best to worst posthumous Tupac albums. And back on this album specifically, it's basically has a collection of previously unreleased songs from like the session from this Strictly for My Niggas album sessions, as well as the Thug Life Volume 1 sessions, as well as Me Against the World, the beginning parts of Me Against the World. And I looked up on this video that Hip Hop Universe did. I think it was more so discussing his beef with Dr. Dre, and I think it was either one he did with Dre or one of the ones he did with the beef with Biggie and Tupac. And it was mentioned how a good number of these songs were from the Thug Style album that Pac had planned on releasing before he had to scrap it because people were borrowing his slang, his slang, production style, and like catchphrases, you name it, like just stealing his ideas. So he had to change the album multiple times before he settled on the final one. And after hearing this album, I could definitely see the vision that Pac was going for, especially on songs like Open Fire, I Get Money, which is a pretty cool song. It's mainly had a lot of the same lyrics, and the hook is very similar to Straight Ballin'. And I think it features Spice One. That's if I got mixed up with another song off there. Let's see. Nah, it was on another song that features Spice One, but I Get Money is pretty nice. And I'm gonna name you top 5 songs from the album, which is like not that many because it's like a 2-disc album. But yeah, definitely Open Fire, the title track, Thug Style, and also the interlude, Where Do We Go From Here? And Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto, all 3 versions. I think it's 2 versions. Yeah, 2 versions of the album. And I just mentioned, well, I Get Money is like say, honorable mention, but yeah, a lot of Kick It, Definition of a Thug Nigga, and oh boy, it's a hard to pick. Do for Love, also known as Sucker for Love, which is like the original version of the song before it was remixed, and it had what's the name of the dude, Eric Williams from Blackstreet doing the hook, and had the beat changed because the original version had this one dude singing the hook, and the beat is very different from the one that's released as a single back when the album was first released, with the whole animated video as well as the claymation of Tupac. So all of my 90s babies probably remember that video. So that's how I got familiar with that song, Do For Love. It's through that one animated / claymation video. I think it used to appear on MTV or BET. It may have been on BET or MTV. It was one of those music channels I used to watch when they used to have music videos on their channels. Yeah. But anyway, the producers did a good job restoring the original songs, and add some little changes. which is not as much compared to the other posthumous albums. And maintain, keeping his vision intact. I also like the interludes on here. There's one of them called, I forgot, I was about to talk about one of those interludes. And it was the Where Do We Go From Here? Very great interlude. And a great flip of the sample, May the Force Be With You. By the way, that song should be on streaming platforms. That Bootsy Collins track, it don't matter what song it samples, it's sampled in, it still hits. Even it don't matter what sample it is, it just hits. You just gotta let that joint roll. But anyhow, also like I said, both versions of Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto were pretty solid. And of course, when I Get Free 2 was another honorable mention, and Only Fear of Death was nice. Overall, the entire 2-disc album was pretty dope, and doesn't overstay its welcome. Oh, another favorite song of mine from the album is Fake Ass Bitches. You can tell Pac was on when he did that song. Get you all hype and shit. Thinking about all the people that you feel is just on some fake shit. Like, if you want something that's gonna just feel amped up and just give the finger to those who you feel like acting fake towards you, play this song. And you just release all your frustrations through that song. Yeah, like I said before, all the producers, for the most part, most of the songs are in the original form, except the ones I just mentioned. A lot of them some of the beats were changed because of sample clearances, and some co-producers were there to change up some of the beats to update them for what was how rap was sounding in '97, so get radio play and record sales. And of course, that was the year after Pac passed, so there was a lot of hype behind that, so they would capitalize off the hype. Which is the only thing I kind of don't like about this album, but hey, it is what it is. It's a music business. And if I had to give it a mic rating, are you still down? Since it is a pop, I know it wasn't released without 2Pac's creative input because he passed away before his album was released. But nonetheless, I still gotta give it a rating. I'd say about. I think a fair one would be 3.5. Probably. I don't know what else I could say that would improve it, honestly, because I like almost all the songs on there. Maybe there's a song, maybe a couple songs, maybe 3 that I don't really care for. But other than that, it's pretty solid. Pretty good little collection of songs that were left on, like, say, the studio and the reels. So, hey, that's all I have to say about Are You Still Down? Remember Me posthumous album. And I might do another review on another of his posthumous album. It's good. I might even do a whole series on that shit. So if you want me to do so, be sure to hit that like button, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button as well, and just let me know in the comment section. And also for those that did buy this album when it came out, let me know what your feelings on it. Do you feel like it was worth the hype, or you feel like they should have left these in the studio? Let me know in the comment section. For those that were around when, like, the bootlegs as well as this album was released, let me know. Because I love to hear those stories. And also, still going to do the reaction requests that everyone sent me. So stay tuned for those on the way tomorrow. So, and also, like to say, if you want me to do more reviews as well as reactions on, say, countdowns, songs, music videos, movie clips, as well as trailers for said movies and TV shows, or analysis videos, or mini documentaries, post them in the comments section. Keep the reaction requests coming. Get to them as soon as I can, as well as be sure to follow me on my social media accounts, which will be posted in the description box below. This your boy Blak G92, about to sign off. Holla at your boy. Peace. Oh, and P.S. The whole economic blackout was some BS. Don't even try to fall for any of these, say, what was it, performative type of calls for boycotts, because half of them don't even last long. The longest it probably lasts is 3 days, and people will be right back to watching whatever the fuck they was trying to boycott or buying from whatever company is trying to boycott from. So just be mindful where you get these little ideas of boycotts from, because hell, people work at these companies, and folks need to be mindful of that. And the economy is already bad as it is. Just not a good strategy at all, or a good idea for a boycott. Waiting for the last day of Black History Month, which is very ironic and very telling and too convenient. So, yeah. just be mindful of wherever you see on these social media platforms, especially some like old ass activists. I ain't gonna say the name of the person. I might save that for another video. So, peace.